What's good? So my name is Shani. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl. It is back at it again with another video. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I wrap my hair at night. This video is actually featuring Customsbyshe. She sent me a few of her products and I was very like literally in love. Fresh out the packet, I was like, yes, this is definitely quality items, like insane. So tune into the video and you'll see how I get to wrap my hair and also how I use the products that she sent me. Okay, so first of all, my hair is in that state where I'm like, honey, like honestly, I'm done. It's kind of dry, so it depends on which state my hair is in, and that's how I determine how I wrap my hair. So I don't know, I'm going to be explaining which different methods I use of wrapping my hair at night. So first things first, we have the usual way that I usually wrap my hair at night. When my braid out is still fresh, it's still wet, and I still have braids in, I don't do too much to my hair. I just simply put like an edge scarf or a silk scarf on my edges, and then I sleep on a satin pillowcase. So Customsbyshe was kind enough to send me this edge scarf right here. It is kind of like a chocolate brown edge scarf and it's pretty amazing. So what I usually do is I will put the scarf on my edges and then I'll tie it in the back like so. Okay, and then she was also so kind enough to actually send me a satin pillowcase, and she sent it to me in black, which I loved because I'm actually about to change my bedding to like a black and white feel. So I was very much in love with this. When it came out, I was like, wow, it's such good quality. Like the satin material is so thick, like it's very thick. It's not as thin. Let me show you an example. So I've had this bonnet for years. It's like my black bonnet, and this is the material. Like the material is so thin. Not to say that it's a bad bonnet, but it's literally such a thin material, and that's the bonnet I used to use in my hair, and I've had this for years. Like, yeah, that's not great. Since I started my journey, I've had this, so I was actually quite happy to get a new bonnet. So what I like about her products is that they feel very luxurious. Like they feel so luxurious. It's thick. I feel like it's proper. Okay, so I'm gonna put the pillowcase on my pillow, and I've already washed these products straight out the package. I had to wash them just in case, and no threads came out, nothing. So I feel like they're very well made. So yeah, this is how I usually sleep if I still had wet hair or wet like braids when I'm doing my braids or twist outs or anything, just simply because I want my hair to air dry overnight and I just don't want to be suffocating it in anything. And that's usually how I protect my hair when it's wet. The other method that I do is when I have like a fresh braid out. So when I just have braid out my hair, not the way it is right now, what I like using is actually a silk scarf. So I've had this silk scarf also for years. It's literally just a doek, like it's a doek. So what I usually do when I want to keep my hair in the curls for a bit longer, especially when I want to keep it flat. I know a lot of people do the pineapple method, but I actually found that the pineapple method does not work as great. For me personally, this method is the one that works best, especially if I still want to retain an elongated look of my hair. And I usually wear my hair in the middle part, so this works just as well. So I usually just take my scarf and I tie it like this, okay, and then I tie it in the front. And to further kind of like flatten my hair, I will take another scarf. So any material is fine as long as if you initially have this, and then I will try to flatten my hair as flat as possible, especially at the top, and then I'll tie the scarf. So that's how I usually wear my braid out, so I can have the curls the next day. And when I take this off, then I usually have, you know, hair that's like, as you can see, it goes this way. So when I come out, I can just fluff it out, and then that's it. Another method would be the banding method, but I don't do that a whole lot, simply because I feel like it's too much admin, and when I want to sleep at night, I just want to sleep. So you could do the banding method if you want to. And yeah, so when my hair frizzes out like this, I tend to do more puffs in the following days, or like high puffs. So what I usually do is I will take like a normal hair tie. This is just a normal hair tie, and I will gather my hair up into a pineapple, up high, and then I will just put the hair tie. And then after that, what I will do is I'll take my silk doek or scarf, and I will tie it up. So I'll bring it to the back like this, and then I would literally just loop it around and then tie my hair. And then I still proceed to sleep on my silk pillowcase, or my satin pillowcase, just to protect my ends. And I do feel like this works best, especially if you want to put your hair up the next day or something. But a lot of people do the pineapple method even if they're gonna wear their hair down the next day. I just generally like doing this when I know that I'm going to be wearing puffs for the next couple of days. So I'm going to explain to you why it is so important to protect your hair at night. Even if you're one of those people who does not like wearing dukes or bonnets or anything like that, especially the married ladies out there. There's some ladies out there who are like, I want my husband to see me at my best. You can simply just put your hair in a pineapple, or you can just put it in like chunky twists or chunky braids. Like 4 braids are okay, and you sleep on a pillowcase. So I do feel that it's important that you sleep on satin or silk lined stuff, because cotton tends to dry out our hair, which is usually the material that is used with most beddings, and it dries out our hair first of all. And then for you to actually protect your hair at night, there's certain things that you can limit. Like you can limit breakage. You're protecting your ends. At the end of the day, your ends are the oldest part of your hair, so you need to protect those. Your hair will not dry out as much, as cotton tends to draw moisture out of our hair strands. So if you're using silk and all that, you should be okay. Also, less friction in your hair means less knots, less tangles, less frizz, which is a plus, and obviously less breakage. Okay, so that is the importance of actually protecting our natural hair at night. I know when we're growing up, what do we used to wear? It's either these dukes that our grandmothers used to have, or what is this? Or, you know, penteos, ligusha. A lot of people used to use that as well, especially when they have braids in their hair. But now we're just more informed of the certain materials that are better for our hair, which don't draw out moisture and all that stuff. So that's usually, whoa. So that's usually how I would wear my hair. Now, today, because my hair needs like extra TLC, let me just put this behind me. Today, because my hair needs extra TLC, this is the method that I would use currently. What I would do is, let me just section my hair off. So my hair needs extra TLC, extra moisture, extra all of that. I don't have really long hair, so I try to divide my hair in threes, and what I'm going to do is 3 chunky braids like that. So okay, hold on, let me get another hair tie. Okay, so when my hair has been through the ringer, sorry, I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror. So now that my hair has been through the ringer and it's looking kind of dead, what I would usually do is I have a mixture of aloe vera in here, water and glycerine. So I usually just spray my hair a little bit with that. Now I'm not going to detangle my hair or anything like that, so I'm just gonna spray that into my hair just to revive it a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a simple chunky braid. So that's basically when my hair needs some extra TLC. And then what I like doing, because my ends are the oldest part of my hair and they tend to be a lot more dry than the rest of my hair, I will go in with my Jamaican black castor oil, and I'm just gonna use a little bit, like the stuff is thick, so a little bit goes a long way, and then I'll apply it to my ends, which helps with the dryness. I know I've explained in my video why I don't use oils anymore in the oils I use in my hair, but I still tend to use oil on my edges and the most fragile parts of my hair and my scalp. So I don't use it along my hair strands per se, but at times I do like using it on my ends, especially on days when I do feel like they're dry. There's some days when I just spray my hair and I don't do much, but today I do feel like my hair could use a little bit more. So that's it, that's one braid down, and then I'm just gonna do the rest of my head, and then I'm gonna come back to show you how I actually sleep and all that. Okay, we are at the point where I just have like 3 braids on each side, and they're not perfect, but yeah. Another thing that I like doing is making sure that I removed all the gel and makeup from my forehead, because sometimes we do get makeup into our hair. And I take my black castor oil again. Is this thing focusing even? And I like rubbing this in to my edges. It's one of my favorite oils to rub into my edges, and that's just to make sure my edges are not dry, especially because gels can be very drying to your hair. You do not want to sleep with gels in your hair, as that can be very detrimental, especially to your edges. Edges are very fragile, so make sure you are oiling them as often as you can. This would also be a great time to give yourself a scalp massage to stimulate your hair follicles and to just stimulate blood flow to your scalp. But other than that, I like keeping my routine very simple, especially when I'm going to bed, because I get tired. So usually when I have these braids in, that's when I will use my Satin Bonnet. This is double lined, so you can wear it either or, so like it's different colors, but it's got satin either side, and I love the fact that it is thick. Even the elastic band is thick, like it is good. This is very well made, so shout out to Customsbyshe. She really did the things. Like, it's so well made, especially when I compare it to this bonnet I got at Clicks. It's honestly, I don't know how else, like the elastic here is not even that great, and it does not have the best hold ever. Usually it slips off at night from my head, but this stays on the entire night and it is not uncomfortable. I usually put that onto my hair, making sure that I've got all the braids in, and then I go to bed. Literally, that is my routine when I feel like I've put my hair through the ringer. And the next morning, obviously, when I wake up, I will take the braids out and I will style my hair as desired for the week, and then I'll leave it in that style. And I'll usually just either sleep on the satin pillowcase, or I will put my silk duke around it or anything, depending on which style I went for. So those are mainly how I protect my hair at night when I go to bed. I try to keep it as simple as possible because I just, at that point, sometimes I'm very tired and I just want to get to bed. So if I have to band my hair or do too much at night, I'm not going to be happy. Sometimes I do get lazy with my natural hair as well, trust me. Sometimes I just want to put it up in the bonnet and go to bed. Like, I don't want to do too much to it. I feel like the moment your hair starts feeling like a chore, it's time to cut ties. So I try to keep it under 10 minutes and get ready for bed, especially because when I have makeup on, I still have a whole skincare routine to do. So yeah, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I am going to link her Instagram down below, and I'm also going to link the products that was sent to me on her website, so you can go ahead and purchase these products. They're very, very affordable and feel luxurious. Like, they feel, I don't know how many times I can say that, but they feel so nice. They feel proper. So yeah, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what is your favorite product from this video, or if you've seen her website and if there is something else that you would like to get and you would like me to review it, let me know. But other than that, yeah, I need to go wash off this makeup and go to sleep. I'm tired. Anyway, deuces.